Well, this is an interesting setup. Check it out. So since moving, my routine has pretty much not been a routine anymore. And I've had to make some changes with my morning. And those changes are, I don't really give myself that much time to get ready anymore. I don't wake up super early. And I just have about 40 minutes before I have to get off to work, which is far less time than I used to give myself. So I've mastered a pretty short and sweet beauty routine that I know I'm not like a beauty guru or a beauty channel or what have you, but I love watching those videos, so I decided I would make one today because I wanted to. It's almost 1 o'clock on a Saturday. I don't plan on going anywhere, but makeup always makes me feel better. I really hope I have enough battery to finish this. I'm at 26%. Is that lighting better? This is literally hanging from the lights. I don't have my coffee maker here, so this is actually instant coffee. It's not terrible. It doesn't give me the jolt of caffeine that I need, but my office has a super fancy coffee machine that makes regular coffee and not frappuccinos, lattes and like all that fun stuff, espresso. So I haven't bothered, buying a coffee maker. I love this stuff. This makes morning routines so much faster. This is the IT Cosmetics CC Illumination. Sometimes I use it with this fancy buffing brush, depending on what my skin is looking like. This is not clean because I was using it with blush, so. And it's super fast because all you do is put it on like moisturizer. The Glossier Priming Moisturizer doesn't have an SPF, which I sit outside for lunch every day for about 30 minutes and I'm guaranteed a sunburn. So I'm really glad that the CC cream has SPF. Seriously, not worrying about coverage and precision has made putting on makeup in the morning so much faster. I get ready in 20 minutes, makeup, getting dressed, and hair, and blah, blah, blah. I love this stuff more than I thought I would. This is from the Glossier Phase 2 set. It's the Stretch Concealer. And I got the shade Medium because I saw a couple of reviews saying that the shades run pretty light. And it is quite a good match to my skin, but I really enjoy the texture, which I'm not a huge fan of concealer. Like, it's not one of my must-have products, I guess, but this thing I love. I don't know what setting is or if I need to set, but I do, and this is the NYX HD Finishing Powder in the banana color. It does the job. Something about DC is that it gets really humid here, so I don't know if the setting powder helps, but I use it anyway. The infamous boy brow. I know Glossier has been all over the internet and I know people get really frustrated about how they're everywhere, but you have to give them props. They are doing a bomb job at marketing and selling their products. And the people who are like, oh, so many sponsored videos. It's everywhere, I'm sick of it. You're just jealous. But since getting the boy brow, it's, cut down on the brow work. I've been using these blushes since 2014. These are my favorite blushes. I actually threw away all of my blushes that I had that were not expensive, obviously, and kept these. They're the Tarte Amazonian Clay blushes. This one is in Blissful. I go back and forth between Blissful and Exposed. And Blissful is like this really pinky, bright, summery blush. and exposed is very nude and year round. So sometimes I put it on my eyes, but pretty much I put it everywhere and it stays. My skin is so dry today. So to add some more life and moisture into it, I'm using Glossier's Halo Scope. People call it Halo Scope. I don't understand why. H-A-L-O is Halo. So pretty sure it's Halo Scope, but if the founder says it's Halo Scope, then I will feel really stupid. This stuff, I wasn't sure how I felt about it when I first tried it. I know it was super hyped. So it took me a couple of tries to enjoy it. Also, the CC cream is an illuminating CC cream, so some of that happens, but I feel like this highlighter looks better throughout the day. And for some reason, my skin is feeling really dry, even though I add oil to it and moisturizer, and I don't know, it's feeling really dry. Yeah. I've been recently going back to the Maybelline color tattoo. Remember a couple years ago when these things were super expensive, super hyped up, and everybody loved them? Well, they're still pretty good. I have so much eyeshadow though. I'm never gonna need to buy eyeshadow again, but I just use this one because it's quick. And it almost looks like a bronzer, but the only bronzer I actually have is on It Cosmetics face disc, which is massive. So I just use this instead. Can't forget to curl the eyelashes. Last but not least, a little bit of mascara. This is It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. If you haven't noticed a trend already, It Cosmetics and Tarte and a little bit of Glossier are my favorites. I actually didn't like this mascara for a really long time. Or I didn't dislike it, but I didn't love it like everyone does. And it is kind of hard to work with because a lot of product is on the brush when you pull it out. So it can tend to get clumpy. But with a little practice, it definitely makes your lashes look super long. And last but not least, a little bit of lip balm. This is the It Cosmetics Je ne sais quoi in Rose lip treatment. I really like this stuff. The only problem is it's freaking expensive. This came in a kit with the really gigantic It Cosmetics CC cream and the brush, and did it come with anything else? I don't think, oh, the mascara. So the lip treatment is probably like 20 bucks for something this small. I like it because I like the color and it's moisturizing and it has a little bit of stain, but I can't buy that. So that is my everyday face. That usually takes me 10 minutes, including, you know, the prep and the brushing of the teeth, all that. Doesn't take long. Because when you live in a city, you don't have much time, except for the weekends, if you don't have plans, and you have all the time in the world, and you really don't feel like doing anything, and finally the roommate left, and now I can be alone. Talk to myself. Except for this is at 15% battery.